Boom shakalaka, life-changing chart for Bitcoin. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, life-changing chart for Bitcoin. Before we get into it, guys, like the video, join us on Twitter with Crypto Love, and of course, subscribe to the OG Bitcoin and Crypto YouTube channel, making daily videos since 2017. Now today, fear and greed jumps back up to extreme greed from just regular run-of-the-mill greed. We are back into the beginning of frothy territory, potentially. The overall market down 2% today, but Bitcoin still over 100,000 at 103.74, Ethereum at 32.54, XRP 311, Solana 242, BNB 698, Dogecoin 39 cents, Cardano $1.06, and Tron 23 cents. Now, Bitcoin breaking above $100,000. We do have breaking above the confirmation point in this double bottom, which 97% of the time means we're in for 40% gains. The resistance above will be about $108,000, so maybe if we could break through there, that'd be nice. Now, could just be, this is exactly what happened in the last presidential election. Going into the inauguration, there was panic, and then towards the inauguration and afterwards, everything is fine. Markets start to recover. As a matter of fact, this could be crazy if it happens. The last time Trump took office, Bitcoin pumped 2,000%. If history repeats, Bitcoin could be worth $2 million in 2025. How cool would that be for everybody except for the people who haven't bought any Bitcoin? That would be freaking rad. Now, coincidentally, this inauguration actually comes at the period of time when Bitcoin usually breaks to the second part of the bull run where things start going up. The timing of this Bitcoin pump is perfect. Every post-halving year, we see the total market cap break out exactly 266 days after the halving, right after a small consolidation phase. That's exactly where we are. You have no idea how crazy things are going to get because we are in the best quarter for Bitcoin, where Bitcoin sees all of its all-time highs, all of its gains, and we are just in the very beginning of it. There's a long quarter to go, or excuse me, a large year to go here in the 4-year quadrant for Bitcoin. Now the rally has started. Not only do we have a breakout of this downtrend, but we can take a look here, MACD crossover down here. Now the past few times this happened, look at the rallies that ensued. It would appear like we have a rally on our hands, my friends. And why, oh why does the structure of Bitcoin look much more like 2017 than 2021? Well, perhaps because crypto is significantly more bullish than in 2021, or more people know about it, or it has institutional adoption now, like we've been talking about forever, or people think of it as a store of value, like we've been talking about forever. But despite all of this stuff, hasn't even touched the dark red pump hype cycle yet with the RSI above 80. We are still in the 60 to 79 area in terms of pump and hype, which means that things still have a lot frothier to get before we see the top, which is great news, which means the price will likely go up. As a matter of fact, charts like this make me weak in the knees, and there aren't too many things that'll do that aside from everything that I'm scared of. But this, if we take a look right here, these yellow dots all appearing at the same pretty much territory, and guess what? They are before the pump even happens in Bitcoin price. Now these lavender dots, those are pretty much at the top, and we are nowhere near there in terms of this chart right here. So could be a huge Bitcoin move on the horizon. If we take a look at the power law time contours, right now, this is very interesting. We are only 2 years ahead of support. If we zoom out 2 years, that would be the bottom line support right there. Now, if we zoom back to times in previous bull runs when we were 2 years before support, this was Bitcoin at $10,000 before it went up to $70,000. If we zoom back here, this is Bitcoin at like $100 before it went up to $20,000. So we have some pretty big moves ahead of us for Bitcoin. It's going to be pretty nuts. As a matter of fact, we were mentioning earlier that Bitcoin looks very similar to 2017 this year. And this is Bitcoin now and Bitcoin in 2017. It should, right now, the daily correlation of these two is 90%, which is insane. But should it continue the same thing that it did in 2017, guess what? We would see $1 million this cycle that crazy prediction of Trump's 2,000% may not be far off, may just be right there instead of right there. So that's all for this episode. If you enjoy it, we have a playlist of Crypto 2025 price predictions up there. As a matter of fact, back when XRP was 50 cents, we called $2.30 some cents for the price. You can check it out in that first video. I'll catch you later. Have a good one. Love you. Peace.
If you don't think Bitcoin's going to $1 million a coin and then $10 million a coin, you're already a loser.
From now on, if you don't own Bitcoin, you're a moron.